You can do it. Oh, did you crash again? No? Hello? Model? Test. Test. There we go. Right. Hello, everybody. Still sorry about the lateness. We were having a lot of technical issues. My mic was working. Right. Oh, it's bouncing. Everything is very precariously balanced right now. Okay. Everything. Oh my goodness. Careful. Center. Stay centered. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome to a card opening stream with me, Cove. For those who do not know, I am an artist and part-time streamer. I am obsessed with Magic the Gathering, and I do a bunch of Goblin art. And this is me in the corner. So, we are going to be opening 3 boxes of cards. It's a kind of celebration of the long weekend. It's my voice okay? Sorry, my mic was really not working. So I kind of put a bunch of stuff together. I'm not sure if it's working. Hello, Bo Drake. Thank you for your first time chat. Voice is good. Thank you, Mika. Great. Okay. Always good. There is levels to my anxiety when it comes to streaming. Hand streams are the worst. It's gonna. Hello, everybody. Who is ready to open some packs? I'm trying, Mika. I really am. As much as I love opening packs on stream, I get a little bit nervous as soon as there's an actual camera, even if it's just my scarred up hands. Well, you don't know those. Why I wear the gloves. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. As I said, welcome everybody. We are absolutely incredible. Oh, hey Cove, glad to finish your stream. Unfortunately, I'm driving home, so I can't watch. Let me say the cards that you pull. Yeah, I will be reading out all my cards as I get them. Also have another reason why the stream was late. We have our goals. We are going to be looking for these cards, each of the sets. These cards. Let's try the timing again. These cards. These cards. These cards. There we go. Each of the pack, we have one of these so we can all follow along and see the cards that I am looking for in these sets and be involved in the search. For our first set, we are in Maria older set Magic and has some amazing cards in it. Specifically, we are looking for Rat Colony, Gilded Lotus, Helm of the Host, and then Mox Amber, Bell Stronghold, and Merwin the Nurturer. These cards all have places in my deck. Really hoping we pulled some of them. If not, Rat Colony, we're assured a couple. Aim is around 5 of them. We get a Cabal Stronghold, that would be amazing. Mox Amber, incredible. If I can get a couple Helm of the Hosts, because I need one for my Deadpool deck, then it will be perfect. Right. We will open this up I'm going to put this down in the corner so you can kind of still see it. I don't know if you can still see it. It's kind of still there. Yeah, it's kind of still there. All right. So we are starting off with Marion. I've never opened this set before, so I am very excited. It's worth money now. Gilded Lotus is worth it's not worth too much, but it's really good for my artifact deck. It's currently only about $2, but to me, it has a lot of value because I have a deck that's all about turning artifacts into free. So I can lower it and then use it for only 2 mana. Right. Let's begin. Lot of packs. Off to the side. Then let's begin. All right. Feel free to chat and ask me questions. It doesn't take a lot of brain power to open pack. But let's see what we get. This pack will be the vibe. This is the vibe check. All right. Start off with Charge. Arcane Flight. Wait, I read these. You have Arcane Flight, an enchantment that gives flying and +1. Charge that gives +1 until the end of the turn. Ooh, Warlord's Fury. I need this. This is actually great. This one allows you to gain first strike until you end of turn, and you draw a card. Amazing, but it is good in one of my decks. Windgrace Acolyte. When it enters the battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard and gain 3 life. We have Pierce the Sky. Classic, take out a flyer. Sure, East, AE. My brain. East. It's a bone flyer. That's all right. It could be good in my construct deck. Fungal Infection. Great green sapling token. Tragic Poet. Sacrifice to return an enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. We got the Yavimaya Shepherd. Enters, create a 1/1 green sapling. Esphere. The A is silent. Oh, thank you, Shayline. Sleep on cards in the house. We're gonna sleep on cards tonight. Sentinel of the Pearl Trident. Ooh, I do want to make a merfolk deck. Cool. Enters the battlefield, you may exile target historic permanent. If you do, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Ooh, that is actually really good for my loot deck. Right. Sacrifice a creature, draw a card. We got our rare, which is Initial Marshal. Other creatures get +1/+1. And we our first rat colony. We have a shiny rat colony. That is awesome. We have some foil rats right out of the gate. It's absolutely awesome. 1. Now we need about 4 to 10 more. We have Wrath, Caspin Ship's Mage, and a Plains, and a Sapling token. That's a first good pack. Absolutely awesome that we're starting off with a card that we need. That is a good vibe. we have a good vibe for the rest of this box. Gotta upgrade my rat deck, because rats are just goblins that don't talk. Oh, this pack is lightning. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's kind of like, hey, Cove, want a playlist? Sure, I have my current music, but we could probably grab that playlist we used last night. It was really nice. Where did it go? Oh, ads. No. No, ads. I have so many ad blockers. Let me know which vibe of music you guys want. This is the current vibe. Thought something nice and relaxing. Because it makes me giddy. I thought this music was nice. Do people want more upbeat, or everyone's okay with this kind of hill vibe? Right, let's do. Oh, a bit loud. Oh no. Here, how's that? It's too early. I'm gonna leave it for a bit. Minecraft. Cold water snapper. X-proof turtle. Bear vent strike. First strike and haste. Sergeant at arms. Where you can kick it to create some extra soldiers. The Coil Go Skin Witch. Ew, hate that name. Enters the battlefield with his kick. Each opponent discards a card. Navigator's Compass. Enters, you gain 3 life. At the end of your turn, target land you control becomes basic land type of your choice. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't really see useful, but I like that effect. Cloudier's Sphinx enters the battlefield. Scry 2. A Ball Evangel. Just a 2/2 cleric. Haven Sentry. Skittering Surveyor. Which allows you to get a land from your deck. Wizard Restored. Ooh, that's nice. It's a counterspell. It's actually a good one. Side. Fungal Plots. Exile a target creature from your graveyard. Create a 1/1 sapperling creature token. The price is a bit rough, but that could be really good in a sapperling. Hi, Rai. Yeah, we're opening card. And we got on Sarah's Wings. And a great aura. I have this in every one of my decks that runs aura. Except one. It's perfect. Got Memorial of War. And we got, he is not on the list, but this is one of the cards that we are looking for. Jahara Weatherlight Captain. Absolutely amazing get for the first 2 packs. Essentially, she is one of the best draw engines that exists for a legendary deck. Which packs are these? These are Domeria. Yeah, I think the original run of it. Very good card. Yeah. I have her in my legendary deck, but I have other decks that would absolutely benefit from having her in them. So this is perfect. And we got Flames and another soldier. Put this in an invisible pile. Uncommon pile. This is gonna get sorted later. That's part of the fun. Yeah, these are very good to me. I have her in one of the 99 because the commander I use for legendaries, she She turns every legendary creature into a mana rock. So that's the one I use for my character. She is really good. Put her into a case because I believe she is either 12 or $10 or 5 in that range. Yeah, we are done Myriad, the first box. That is our first mythic rare. Absolutely amazing grab. So, right, next pack. Oh, Darkoon, thank you for sub. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Right. Deep Freeze has base power. This is an enchantment that turns a creature. Oh wow! That's actually really fun. Turns them into an ice wall. Love stuff like that. Got another Fervent Strike. They're a Disciple. Homerid. Words. Homerid Explorer. Enters your battlefield. Target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into the graveyard. And we have our second rat colony. We are going for as many of these as possible. So getting 2 right out of the gate is absolutely awesome. Oh, that's so good. A Linear Scout, another really great elf. Because you put an extra land from your hand onto the battlefield. Very good for my elf deck. Rampaging Cyclops. Broken Bond. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You may put a land from your hand. Ooh, that's really good. This set's got some really good comments. I never had a Marrow Gnar, but I drew one. So I'm gonna get that printed and use it in my deck. Yeah, Broken Bond is surprisingly good. Yeah. Got Mesa Unicorn, a classic lifelinker. Divination, always good to have some extra hand draw. Another card that is on my list, not of the 6 main ones we're looking for. Goblin War Tree, absolutely amazing for my Goblin deck. It is one of the commons that has not been available at any of the stores, so it is absolutely awesome. A must in any Goblin deck, so we just pet. It's gonna get put in the good pile. Get Urza's Tome. Pretty good card. Not amazing, pretty good. Final Parting, search for 2 cards. 1 into your hand and other into your graveyard. This is it's a bit pricey, but this one is pretty good. A good search, but it's not amazing. That 5 cost makes this a little unusable. But search for 2 cards. It's a pretty good tutor. We have Torgar, Famine Incarnated as the rare. Additional cost to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. The spell costs 2 less. Cast for each creature sacrificed this way. When Torgar enters the battlefield, up to 1 target player's life becomes half of their starting life, rounded down. That is interesting. Because you can use that to heal yourself, too. If you flicker him. Because if you have 10 health, it puts you to half. You would gain 10 health. That is an interesting card. I do not know how to use that, but it's very interesting. Reanimator deck spawns things in the graveyard. The Reanimator card. Oh, that is a good idea, Shaolin. Yeah. Okay, never mind. final part, and it's gonna find a home. Oh, this is a really pretty land. I'd seen some of the art while I was researching this set. Just being that good at painting. That's so cool. And we got a zombie knight token. Pretty good pack. And some more. The fact that we've gotten 2 rats in 2 packs, or in 3 packs, is pretty good. Oh yeah, I have so many reanimator decks. It is absolutely amazing. Oh, hi, Dinah. It has been okay so far. We've gotten 1 really good card. Got 1 card that is up on the search. She is currently $10. So we pulled a $10 card and 2 rats. So we are doing really good. Nahora was a great pull. Yes, she was absolutely great. Yeah. I like the old tokens a lot more than the new. I like the kind of frames that they had in these packs. It kind of makes them stand out. Thank you, Ertmis. So far, luck is good. Haven't pulled a trash rare yet. So everything working out. Right, we got Frenzied Rage. Pretty good card. Gives menace and +2. Banelish Honor Guard. Ooh, gets +1 for each legendary creature you control. Synthopat. Psycho. It can't be Psycho. It's a counter spell. I wish I could speak English better. Counters target spell unless infiltrates X. This spell is countered this way. Exile it instead of putting it into the graveyard. Syncopate. Ooh, we got a gift. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say Gitu Chronicler. This is a pretty good card for spell slinger decks. Stronghold Confessor. We've got a Menace. I do need cheap black creatures for my Rav deck that I'm building. A Rev deck that I'm building. Stronghold Confessor was kicked. Enters the battlefield with 2 +1 counters. Fungal Infection again. Got Rescue. Woo! You can never go wrong with a 1-cost bounce. Got Yavada Shepherd again. Another 8th Seer. Right. 8th Seer. Ether. It's bones. It's bones. Got Elfheim Druid. This is actually super good. Another, I have an elf deck, and elf decks can always use more mana. Don't have a lot of kicker spells though, so less good in that regard. I've got Sanctum Spirit. Discard his target card, becomes indestructible. We've got Mending Domeria. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Then return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Shuffle your graveyard into your library. It is a really strong saga. I have a couple. I haven't found a good home for it. I do need to find one. It is a very good saga. We have Nature's Spiral. That's really nice, and it is shiny. And we got the Slimefoot Stowaway, one of the very first fungus commanders. And ooh, a 3/1 elemental. Please, I need that. And a really, really pretty island. Yeah, we have not had a bad pack today. Yeah, not had a bad pack. Bad. We have not had a bad pack since we started, which is awesome. Really nice, and these sets are so much in them that you can use. I think I always feel bad when I get a set and it's like I only use 5 or 6 cards from it, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, everyone, you are all bringing me incredible luck. I'm even more exciting to open more then, if that's true, Sheldon. Right? Come on. Open. Ow. I didn't use my teeth. Right. We got Keldon Warcaller. Ooh, that's help for Saga. I do want to make a Saga deck. Healing Grace. Okay. Another Deep Freeze. Another Fervent Strike. Oh, Soul Savage. That's really good in Commander. Mammoth Spider. Another Rescue. Pelodon Rider. Another Mesa Unicorn. This is Bones. We're naming this one Bones. I can't say the word, so it's just going to be named Bones. Hello, Bones. Time of Ice. Target opponent creature and opponent controls doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. For as long as you control Time of Ice, return all tapped creatures to their owner's hand. Yeah. That is rough. I like this. I like this card. This card's mean. I like this card. Right. Got Sorcerer's Wand. Equipped creature has... This creature deals 1 damage. If the wizard deals 2 damage. That's okay. Okay. Again, we're only getting none of the cards on the list. But this is Karn. Horn of Urza. This is a really, really cool card. I've seen a lot of people who run artifact decks run him. He is a very cool character in the Magic the Gathering lore. Big lump of knob. So for him, you reveal the top 2 cards of your library. Your opponent chooses one of them, put that card into your hand, and exile the other with a silver counter on it. Put a card you own with a silver counter on it from exile into your hand, and create a 0/0 colorless construct creature. With this creature gets +1 for each construct you control. Absolutely amazing for artifact decks. Just a great card overall. Absolutely another great grab. And we have Whisper Blood Liturgist. Sacrifice 2 creatures, return target creature from the battlefield to the graveyard. From the graveyard to the battlefield. That is really good in a token deck. I like this. You're right, this set is amazing. And we got Swamp and a Sapphire. Absolutely awesome. Let's sleeve up Karn. I'm sorry, Shailen. Just gotta wait. You'll get a back box soon. Oh, ads are starting. I will wait for those who have to deal with those. Go in. Go in. There we go. And we have our second mystic from this pack. And we've only opened 1, 2, 3. We've only opened 5 sets. And we have 2 mystics. That is absolutely great. do. It's not opening. Okay, got it. Ether Drift is really fun, but yeah, Neon Kiyogawa is absolutely, such a fun set. But I would suggest Ether Drift. There's a lot of really fun combos in it. Got another Fervent Strike. Wait, oh, there's the ads. Breaks finished. Okay, we got another Fervent Strike. Another Sarah's Disciple. Another Homrid Explorer. Another Windgrace Acolyte. Gaia's Protector. Ooh, oh, I love these effects. Those are very fun. Deathbloom Salad. Never it dies. Create a green token. That's pretty good. Blood Towel Candle. Ooh, that's a weird artifact. Ancient Animus. That's a really good one. Fiery Intervention. Another Navigator's Compass. Oh, of course, Gore Rager. Rager Gore. Right? Yeah. I don't want I don't want anyone who's here to miss stuff. No fun. I know how unfun ads are, but I need them. Icy Manipulator. Tap target artifact, creature, or land. Ooh. That is mean. That is very mean. Ooh. Love that. Another Spore Crowned Thalid. Ooh, we got another Goblin. Goblin Chain Whirler. When Goblin Chain Whirler enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control. Ooh, that's a nice token wipe. What you use is these is there's a lot of decks that summon a bunch of little 1/1s, a bunch of weak creatures that they buff. So what Chain Whirler does is delete all the weak creatures except yours. So very good. Very good. The Raid Steward of Argrave. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers unless they pay 1 for each of those creatures. Ooh, you're going into my group hug deck. I don't like getting attacked. Absolutely awesome card. Again, no duds. There have been no duds yet. Haven't got another rat, which is unfortunate, but still. 2 rats already is pretty good. And a hollow rat is super good. I can see why this 3 red for a goblin. Wait, 3 red for a goblin. A bit much for just first strike, but in Commander he's really good. Because there's a lot of Commander strategies nowadays. A lot of strategies nowadays that involve summoning a bunch of 1/1s and then buffing them. You just open. I love my gloves because they make me less self-conscious. But man, you didn't suck at opening that. Alright. We got. I need some water. Sorry. Nothing too long. Sorry. Right, we got Bloodstone Goblin. That's alright. Not very good. You need it in a kicker deck. We got Evacuation Elephant. Artificer's Assistant. Blessing of Belzenlock. Creature gains legendary, also gains lifelink. Gift of Growth, a classic. Gives plus 2/2. If it was kicked, gives 4/4. Another Blood Towel Candle. Demonic Vigor. Whenever the enchanted creature dies, return that card to its owner's hand. Call of the Cavalry. Another Ancient Animus. Got a Power Stone Shard. Not so great in Commander, but pretty good in, I think, Pauper. Champion of Flames. Sanctum Spirit. We got Verdant Force. Beginning of each upkeep, create a Saproling creature. That is very good in a token deck or in a fungus deck. Very pricey though. Alright. Verdant Force goes over here. And Slin Vuda, the Rising Beast. Enters the battlefield if this were kicked. Return all creatures to their owner's hand except for merfolk, krakens, leviathans, octopuses, and serpents. Don't. Its themes are really strong. It's so pricey though. That means it would cost 10 to do that. But then it's almost a board wipe. You definitely have to build around. It is green. Ooh, pretty Saproling. Pretty Saproling. Okay. The green fungus. Oh, great. Next time. If anyone wants to change the music, just let me know and I'll open up a different playlist. Yeah, that's a very pretty Saproling token. I hope I get more of those. Alright. We got another Healing Grace. Relic Runner. Can't be blocked if you cast a historic spell this turn. That's okay. I can see that having some use, but not amazing. Warlord's Fury. Ball Paladin. Whenever historic spell enters, deals 2 damage to each opponent. Ooh, that's actually really good. Oh, you're going over here. You're good. Right. Gyra's Protector. Seismic Shift. Voltaic Servant. Ooh, that's actually good too. Eviscerate. Cardiac Wanderer. Got Sapling Migration, where you can create 2 Sapling tokens, then kick it for 4. In Bolo's Clutches. I've seen the art from this card. Very weird card. I think it's the only card in Magic that makes something legendary. I don't know how. I'm sure there's some fun combos with it. We got Knight of Malice. It's proof from white. It's +1 as long as any player controls a white permanent. And Fall of Thran. Destroy all land. Oh my. What? Destroy all lands. Each player returns 2 lands from their graveyard to the battlefield. What? Why? That's so mean. That's so mean. Oh my goodness. Hey, but that over there. Just lock that in a box. Avard the Cursed, classic legendary buff. Another one of those pretty forests. And a night token. No, that's fine. I don't want any friends. Yeah. Remember, kids, if you destroy another person's land, you're an asshole. No ifs, ands, or buts. Ooh, that makes sense. A legendary spell that makes a target legendary. Does make sense. It also lets you steal an opponent's card. Right. Radiating Lightning, 3 damage to target player, and 1 damage to each creature that player controls. Ooh, that's good. Adamant Will, classic protection card. Voldarian Arcanist, cast instants and sorceries. And we have another rat colony. Shrimp check and hydrate. That is 3 rat colonies. We are doing good. Absolutely awesome. Rats. Got another Lenore Scout. Lenore Elves. Oh, hit my camera. Steady. There we go. I do want to. Drunk Magic game would be fun. We got Lenore Elves. Classic. Always need a bunch of those. Sparring contest. That is not bad or good. Got another Eviscerate. Unwind. Classic. Counter target non-creature spell. Untap up to 3 lands. One of those great counter spells that pays for itself. Put that in the good pile. Voltaic Servant. Or Swarm. Got another Memorial to War. And a Josvest Lich Knight. It's our rare. It is. Oh, I'm a lightweight too, Artemis. I can't drink anything. But I've got him. He is hard to use, but he is a very cool looking card. So you can pay 4 for this 4/5 with Menace, meaning that your opponent needs 2 cards to block it. Or you can pay 10 and summon 8 2/2 zombie creatures with Menace. So it is really powerful, but also the price is so absurdly high. Oh, we got a Shy Sway's Legacy. Can't be the target of abilities your opponent controls. It gets +1 for each creature you control. Good legendary. Not amazing, but a good one. And we got the Swamp and another Saffron. Look at how cute they are. This is the little guy. It's the little guy. Oh, wait. Next pack. Yeah. Hey, you need to bite this one. We got a 5/4 Fire Elemental, which doesn't do anything. Got a Dub. First night and is a knight, into addition of their type. Valarian Scholar, who also does nothing. Frenzied Rage. Full Salvage. Corrosive Ooze. Corrosive Ooze blocks or becomes blocked by an equipped creature. Destroy all equipment attached to that creature at the end of combat. That means really good, but nobody uses equipment anymore. We got Dread. Why is that word so hard to say? The dr sound. Drudge Sentinel. You can tap it. It gains. Wait. A3. Tap it. It gains indestructible. That's so worthless. What? You pay 3, tap it, so it can't help you, but then also make it indestructible. That might be the worst card I've ever read. It has no value. I mean, unless you can give its effect to someone. No, even if someone else takes the effect. The whole point of indestructible is that it's a creature that, yeah, he's just there. He just sits on the battlefield doing nothing. Well, no, because you have to, if you're attacking, you have to tap the creature to indicate that they're attacking. So he can't even be indestructible while he's attacking. Maybe the tap. Maybe you can use... Maybe if he's already tapped, you don't need to tap him again? Yeah, okay. You're right, Rager Gore. So technically, he's an indestructible attacker if you pay 3. But even then, it's a 2/1 with no keywords. You know what? I'm giving this guy a sleeve because this is hilarious. This is the worst Magic the Gathering card I have ever seen. If someone can show me that they're good, I will forgive it. We're gonna put it right here. It's just a reminder to be better. As long as they're not Drudge Sentinel, it's actually frightening. How? How is it frightening? It's not even a zombie. Don't think of him as an attacker. But if you tap him, he can't be a blocker. I guess you could tap him during the block phase. But there are creatures that are just indestructible all the time without you needing to save 3 mana. I don't know. He sucks. Unless proven differently, this is any card better than him is a win. Mammoth Spider, another tragic poet. It's just offering. Sacrifice a creature. Target creature gets -2. Kicked -5. Goodness. Killing card. Okay, that's just purposely. That's just being purposely mean to me specifically. Is it? Yeah, but you could just buy a dark steel mirror and it's indestructible right away and you don't need to pay. Is it? Yeah, trample haste at the beginning of your turn. If it wasn't kicked, sacrifice it. It's it. Sacrifice an artifact, draw a card. That's pretty good, actually. Especially with all the artifact creation in the game. Juggernaut, classic. And we have Naru Miha, Master Wizard. When it enters the battlefield, copy target instants and sorcery you control. You may choose a new target for it. Other wizards get +1/+1. Not amazing, but not bad. I will put her in a sleeve because she is mystic, but I don't see a lot of potential there. Copying a spell for 4. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can put that into my Ismizit. There we go. Into the pile you go. I see what you're saying, Shaolin. If you make him block multiple blockers and give him Death Touch, yeah. But, like, there are just cards that do what he does better and don't need to pay 3. I have an unblockable. No, I have an indestructible creature that every time you deal damage to it, it hurts everyone else. And it's the same cost as this, and it doesn't take 3. It doesn't get tapped. Because it means, especially in Commander, if you tap it, make it invincible for 1 round, you then can't have it block any of the other rounds. So we can only block 1 player. No, you can't convince me. This is the worst magic card, besides that tree. I know there's that tree that is really bad. Right. Yeah, I know, but if you tap it, you still have to pay 3. And then it's tapped. It can't block another person. It can only block 1 person. Right. Right, we have Caledon Warcaller. Another one of these. Another Healing Grace. Another Deep Freeze. Full Salvage. Ooh, Grow from the Ashes. That's a good land grabber. Blessing of Belzenot. Got Lenore. Ooh, we're getting all the Lionor Envoy. Loud. Why was that so loud? Why was that so loud? Why was that so loud? What did I do to deserve that? Where is it? Where are you, you little? Where are you, you alerts? Why was that so absurdly loud? Wow. I will figure that out. But Ross Choyo too. Thank you so much for the sub. Subscribe for 1 month. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thank you. 20 more after to the raffle. Nice. We got a short sword, classic equipment. We got Pegasus Corsair. And Pegasus attacks. Another target creature gains flying. That's okay. Memorial of Unity. We got another Final Parting. That is another great one. If you've got Cabal Stronghold, Earthly Drowning in it, I guess. I don't think you can convince me. Well, Bond's Temporal Gateway. You put a historic spell card from your hand onto the battlefield. That is, damn, that is really good. Not insane, but it does make some cards a lot cheaper. We have Hardek Wanderer, and we have Urgaros, the Empty One. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, the player discards a card at random. If they can't, you draw a card. Yeah. pretty good. Oh, that's look at the beach. I'm excited for the beach. One combo with Leviathan. Oh, well, you have to put it into your hand. Is a good point. That is actually hurts a lot better than I thought. Ooh, we got one of the Carbox Blade Wing tokens. That's pretty cool. Those are very specific tokens. Specific tokens are always so interesting to me. Now, combo with the Leviathan. Pay 4, drop Leviathan in your hand, then pay 2 mana to board wipe. I don't know if you can pay a kicker when you play it. I think you have to play a kicker when you're casting the spell itself. I would have to look up the rules for that one. Got it. All right. What Final Fantasy cards would you like to see in the set? I actually haven't played any Final Fantasy games. That was one of those game genres that just kind of I missed out as a kid. Like, I remember my PS1 broke when I was a kid. So then I switched to a GameCube, and there was never any Final Fantasy games that I can think of that were on the GameCube. I've thought about playing them, maybe playing them on stream, just so I get some of the references. I don't know, I've never been a really big JRPG person. I really like more strategy games than fighting games. But if people want, it could be really fun. Maybe if they put out a remastered or something on Steam. Right, got Befuddle. Oh my goodness! We've got a Skirk Prospector. This is a very important goblin. Absolutely incredible. Great card for any goblin deck. Right, we got another Sergeant at Arms, another Coldwater Snapper, Ball Paladin, Adventurous Impulse, which allows you to reveal a creature or land from the top 3 cards of your deck and put it into your hand. Divest, target player reveals their hand, you choose an artifact creature from it, that player discards that card. Another Grow from the Ashes, Guardians of I'm sorry, everybody. Helios. When Helios enters the battlefield, you may return a target historic permanent you control to its owner's hand. That's okay. Not amazing, but not bad. Got a Baleth Gorger. Lingering Phantom. Howling Golem, Memorial of Glory, and Zahad, Jinn of the Lamp. And that's okay. That's not very good. I think we got our first dud rare. Unless someone can correct me, but we got another Beauty Forest, another pretty Saprolan. That is... Not sure what you're supposed to do with that. Maybe it's good in standard. Alright, next one. Okay. Oh, ad break. Gonna wait while everybody's here. Wait. Wait for the ads to be done. Wait for the Oh, I'm sorry, Earthmouth. I'll be here for a while. Squeaky chair. Alright. Here we go. Wait for that ad break to be done. Yeah, that's what I thought. Kicker is the weird mechanic. Oh, ad break's done. Okay. We have our next pack. Evacuation Elephant. Artificer's Assistant again. Another Cabal Paladin. Adventurous Impulse. Another Eviscerate. Another Hard Deck Wanderer. Capital Mutation. Alright, we got a new one, which is Jousting Lance. When it's your turn, the creature gets +2 and first strike. That's completely, it's not bad. It's not good. Got Run Amok. Blink of Eyes. Do not. It's not bad. It's just you. Is it you? That isn't you. It's really cool, but that isn't you. Yeah. Another Elfham Druid. Goblin Barrage. Sacrifice an artifact or a goblin. Goblin Barrage deals 4 damage to target creature. If the spell was kicked, it also deals 4 damage to a target player or a planeswalker. That is okay. That is definitely okay. Curator's Ward. Target enchantment gets hexproof. An enchanted permanent leaves the battlefield. If it was a historic spell, draw 2 cards. That's a really good aura. Nice. Got Ariel, Knight of Windgrace. Vigilance with 2/2. With pay 3, create a 2/2 white knight. Or pay X and tap X knight. Or pay black, tap X knights, and destroy target creature with power X or less. That is an odd card. Not sure how to use it, but that is interesting. And got another swamp and a knight. Oh, wait. You can't handle it. Goblin Barrage. Goblin Barrage. They don't dare give us Goblin Grenade. I heard Goblin Grenade was really good. It was a bit before my time. I am very new Magic Goblin. Very new to the hobby. Alright. This one's opening nice and easy. There we go. Okay, come on. There we go. 1 mana, sacrifice a goblin to inflict 500 damage, or 5 damage, any target. That is really good. Right. Divinant Wrapper. Whenever you cast a historic spell, tap target creature an opponent controls. That is... Oh, I have a friend who could use this. They run, they have Lord of the Rings deck, so it's filled with legendaries. Synthopate, Blessing of Balls, Blessing of Balls, Adventurous Impulse, Barring Construct, Gideon's Reproach, deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Another Lenore Elves, Pallid Omnivore, sacrifice another creature, gets +2, and you gain 2 life. Skittering Surveyor, Academy Drake, Song of Prayer. You put too many letters. Realize. Until your next turn, creatures you control gain X mana of any color. Put a +1 counter on each of those creatures. Each creature you control, they gain Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible till the end of your turn. Ooh. That is good. Don't know how to use that, but that is good. We'll put it in a token deck, something that goes wide. Ooh, the Eldest Reborn. Classic mean card. Each opponent sacrifices a creature, discards a card, then put target creature or planeswalker from a graveyard under the battlefield under your control. Board the Weatherlight. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You reveal a historic from among them. Put that into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library. And we got a Traxos, Scourge of Korg. Classic creature for an artifact deck. Very fun. Big old 7/7 blocker. Great card. And another Saprolan and another island. So many Saprolans. I'm going to be obligated to make a fungus deck after this, just because of how many tokens I pulled. The next pack. Yeah, Eldest Reborn is a really fun card. Especially if you have, what's the word? When you were fucking, what's it called? My brain's not working. Deck recursion, graveyard recursion. You get, why is that so loud? I don't know what, oh my goodness. Ooh, Bobo Bacons, thank you so much for the follow. We need to figure out. You can't hear it? To me, it is the loudest sound I have ever heard. We don't hear the alerts. Are you seeing the alerts? He's following every goblin on Twitch. Well, thank you so much. Because you're seeing them. You're not hearing them. Where is this sound coming from? That is so weird. Well, I'm glad you're not hearing them, because they are scaring the crap out of me. Every time. It feels like there's a train, and it goes through my head every time someone follows. I need to fix that. That needs to be a fix. I need to figure that out. I'm gonna have a heart attack. But Bobo Bacon, again, thank you so much for following. I don't know, maybe that's incentive to follow. Fear the Goblin. Right. We got Homerid Explorer. Cthulhu Lava Runner. Brings you two or more instants of sorcery cards in your graveyard. That's up to you. Paradisciple, Tolarian Scholar, Dark Bargain. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand, the other into the graveyard. Deals 2 damage to you. It's alright. Orsan Druid. Enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, you gain 10 life. That's pretty good. Feral Abomination. 6/5/5 with Death Touch. Not sure if that's worth it, but that's kind of okay. Linear Elboy. Guardians of Colios. Pegasus Corsair. Knight of Grace. Orcish Vandal. Tempested Djinn. +1 for each basic island you control. That is pretty good. Especially if you're running a pure mono blue deck. Nice. Oh, is it? Let's see. Expert from black. Ones you control. It's okay. It's really good in a night deck. If you're running a night deck, I could see it being really useful. Rona, Disciple of Gix. Enters the battlefield, you may exile target. Historic card from your graveyard. You may cast non-land cards exiled with Runa. That is an interesting commander. I'm not sure how you would use it, but that is interesting. Put you over here. Yeah, black is common. Yeah, that is good. And we got a mounting, and we got the pretty sapling token. It looks like a little bouquet of flowers. Awesome. Alright, we are still going through this box. Keep on picking, keep on picking. Keep on open. Oh, right. Open. Open. There we go. Right, when it enters, if you control another wizard, deals 2 damage to each opponent. That's alright. Evacuation Elephant. Barber Armament. Put a +1 counter on target creature. That creature gains reach. That's pretty good. Windgrace Advocate. Primordial Worm. Academy Drake. Demonic Vigor. Another Power Stone Shard. Another Sylvain Flyer. Call the Cavalry. Wizard's Lightning. Deals 3 damage to any target. And it's 2 less if you control a wizard. Wild Onslaught. Put a +1 counter on each creature you control. If this creature was kicked, put 2 +1 counters on each creature. Not sure if that is good, but it's not bad. And we have our first card we were looking for. Helm of the Host. Absolutely incredible card. Allows you to copy your legendaries and give them haste. It is one of the best copying, but first other than the rats. This is the first rare one. Absolutely. Oh my goodness! Why is that so loud? Why? Okay, we need to. Okay, sorry. That's awesome. We need to fix it. That almost gave me a heart attack. Why is it doing that? I'm gonna find where the sound's coming from. Okay. Where are you? What? Right. Where is that sound coming from? Okay. Okay, where is that? No, it's alright. It's just so loud. It hurt my ears. I don't know why it's... And you're not hearing that. None of you are hearing that. Why is it doing that? Okay, I'm gonna take my headphones off. Someone, I don't know, donate a penny or something. I need to figure out where the sound's coming from. Where are you? Where is that sound coming? don't know if it would do it. For science, you could definitely try. Okay. Is that it? Going through the desktop? Test. Okay. Let's move that volume down a bit. Let's go into... Sorry for this break, but I am done with getting hard again. Every time someone does something nice, I'd like to respond kind and go, oh, thank you, and not... Here's the thing. Analytics, community, your rewards. Where is it? No, I haven't set this up in a while. Where is it? Where did it go? Just show. Yep, okay. Role manager, activities. Where is it? Where is it? Hey, why can't I find it? It should be... No. Ads, no. Ads. Alerts, there we go. Okay. Edit the alerts. Find the volume. Where's the max volume? Gift subscriptions. No volume option? There should be volumes options. General option where it doesn't scream at me. Okay, well, I can't fix it without some thorough research, so just gonna have to live with being scared for a bit. Okay. Alright, bye, Ertmus. Back when you can. You hear something? Yeah, I heard it when you resub. I just don't know why it's so loud. Volume mixer. Let's try turning this all the way down for now. Why is that so loud? Maybe it's on my computer's side, not your guys's. Well, let's see if that works. Okay. Alright, back to what we were doing. Helm of the Host. Very good card. Was looking for it. Woo, nice. Have a good lunch, Napalm. That's a great card. Putting that into a sleeve. Into the sleeve. These gloves. Oh, there we go. Tendril, thank you so much for the follow. Wait, did my voice get robot-y again? What is wrong with my home? Test. Okay. Yeah, I think my headphones might have a whole other volume rating. What is this? Okay. This? Yeah, it was so much quieter. Thank you so much for checking. Oh, Stred. 1 second. And we sleeve the Helm of the Host. In you go. I need 3 of these. Because I have 3 decks that need these. That's 1 down. Yeah. All right. Again, thank you so much for the follow, Andrew. Hope you're enjoying this stream. All right. Also, we've got a treasure. A treasure. There. Oh, save your word. I can't save my word. All right. Oh, nice. Welcome back, Napalm. I can't save my word. I'm not at my work desk. Right. There. Power stone. There's the book. Oh, right. Next set. Any pack. Alright. Warlord's Fury. Knight of New Balana. They have no ability. And we have our 4th rat colony. We are doing good. I'm so excited to upgrade my rat. In the rat pile you go. Right. Corrosive Ooze. Even Sentry. Cabal Evangel. Primordial Worm. Navigator's Compass. Cloud Reader's Sphinx. Fiery Intervention. Memorial of Folly. Sacrifice. Return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, that's actually really good. Or the Weatherlight. And Urza's Ruinous Blast. Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. Absolute. Or such mean. Absolute super mean. Board wipe, but super fun. Great card. And Tetsuo. Umizawa Fugitive. Which allows for weak creatures to become unblockable. So really good. Great for go wide deck. Got a plains and a... Ooh! That is a really cool token. I like that token. Right. That's the cleric token. Oh, right. Yeah, I could see the Knight of New Balana being really good in a draft. Eradicate. Yeah, rats. Wonderful rats. I don't know the meme. Rats. I know there's a meme song. I don't know it. Alright. Sergeant at Arms. Coldwater Snapper. Bloodstone Goblin. The Vest. Hendrick Wanderer. Rampaging Cyclops. Divination. Vicious Offering. Wizard's Resort. Retort. Thorn Elemental. That's a new one. So it weren't blocked. Ooh, a bit high, but maybe in a mono. Ooh, we got one of this rare lands. The Hinterland Harbor. This one enters unless you control a forest or an island. This is a great land. This one is... I think these lands get reprinted with every recon, so I think they've lost a lot of their value. But they are just good to have. It's always good to have good lands. It's one of the hardest things to collect when you play Magic the Gathering. Wait, where'd everybody go? Oh, there it is. Yep, it's one of the check lands. All right, put that over here. And we have Shiny Corrosive Ooze. And the Wendell Pride of Airfear. This is Kewenda. double strike and first strike. Creatures you control with first strike have double strike. That's pretty good for a warrior deck. Oh, hi David Dino. Have fun lurking. Oh, I think we're about halfway through the very first box. Still got 2 whole boxes to go. There we go. Oh, thank you so much for your blessings, David. I gotta get all the luck. Alright, got another Hitsu Journey Mage. Invoke the Divine. That's pretty good. My sister's deck could use that. Boladin, Arcanist, Radiating Lightning, a Vest, Grow from Ashes, Short Sword. My goodness, David Dino raided! Oh, and that didn't scare the crap out of me. Yeah. What is a kilometer? Hello there. Hi, Vinzilla. The polls are really good so far. This box, chef's kiss. Absolutely great. Blessed Light. Gladon Overseer. Enters the battlefield. Kicked. In control of a target creature. Till the end phase. That's a pretty good. Another steel card. Academy Journey Mage. This battlefield, return target creature to your opponent's control. Ooh, another Time of Ice. Time of Ice is a great card. Dampening Sphere. Huh. The spheres are usually really mean. Let's see how this one does. Okay. If land is tapped for 2 or more mana, it produces 1 instead of any other mana. Huh. Player casts a spell, costs 1 more. Each spell a player casts costs 1 more to cast for each other spell that players cast this turn. Huh. That is... I don't know, that's like a... Screw you and your expensive lands. Your lands are garbage now. Really good for a gray or a colorless deck. Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting card. Let's go over here. And have Mirai's Conjecture. The Moran. Hello everybody, my name is Cove. I struggle with words. We have Mirai Conjecture. Return target, instance of sorcery, from your graveyard to your hand. Return target sorcery, from your graveyard to your hand. At the end turn, whenever you cast an instance or a sorcery, copy it, and you may choose a new target for the copy. Huh. That is a really good card. Absolutely awesome. Awesome card. I don't have a deck for it, but it's a good card. Ooh, a Tavocha! The Benthric Druid. Classic card needed in most landfall decks. Oh, ads. Alright, let's wait. We shall wait for the ads to be done. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ooh, hydrate. Oh, thank you. I needed water. I know what it's like to not talk good words. Yeah. Water helps. Talking 24/7. Yeah. Ding. Ding. this time. Gimme. Ooh, potato cake. Right. Hello. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Let's open up our next pack. So much plastic in this room. Right. Relic Runner. Fire Elemental. Charge. Arcane Flight. Stronghold Confessor. Pierce the Sky. Academy Journey Mage. Tragic Poet. Vicious Offering. Eldest Reborn. Ooh, Shield of the Realm. Source would deal damage to a creature. Spent 2 of that damage. That is kind of good. I don't know. That's a weird one. And Antiquities War. Look at the top 5 cards of your library and reveal an artifact from among them and put it into your hand, with the rest in the bottom of your deck in any random order. Artifacts you control become artifact creatures with base power and toughness of 5/5 until the end of turn. That is really good for an artifact deck. I'm definitely going to put that into something. And we got got a shiny Lich's Mastery. You can't lose the game. Whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life, for each 1 life lost, exile a permanent you control or card from your hand or graveyard. When Lich's Mastery leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. That is wild. That is a wild amount of things. Can't lose the game. Whenever you draw a card. Each life you lost, exile a permanent. That is a weird card. Yeah, this feels like a really nasty card to deal with. I don't see how you'd use it, but it's like getting rid of that many cards from your graveyard in your hand is rough. But it is super cool. Oh, hey Cross, welcome. Very cool. Then we have Balduck, Keeper of the Flames. Beginning of combat on your turn. For each aura and equipment attached to Balduck, Keeper of Flames, create a 3/3. Elemental, token, trample and haste, exile those cards. I had a friend who was making a deck out of this. Interesting card. Hi class, welcome to the stream. Right, next deck. There we go. Cards are awesome. The set is so cool. There are so many good cards in it. Pretty much every one of my decks is going to get at least one of these cards that we pulled. Great. We have Befuddle, Bloodstone Goblin, Evoke the Divine, Opt, Never Have Too Many Opts, Highest Protector, Tragic Poet, Academy Journey Mage, Aloth Gorger, Peladon Raider, Fire Fist. Oh, wait, this is a new one. When Fire Fist enters the battlefield, deals X damage to target creature. X is the number of wizards you control. That's pretty good. Goblin Barrage, Rite of Balzanak. Create a 2/1 Black Cleric creature tokens. Create a 6/6 Black Demon creature with flying and trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice another creature. If you can't, this creature deals 6 damage to you. Humble Offering is the only thing that goes through my mind when I see this card. Humble Offering. So many good cards. And Drudge Sentinel. Yes, very much. Ooh, and we've got a shiny Final Parting. Great card. Got Garna the Blood Flame. Ooh, love these tokens. The Cannonball Goblin. Oh, right. Come on. We're getting low to the bottom. We've only gotten 2 of the cards we've been looking for. So let's hope for some more rats. More of those cards on my list. For those who need a reminder, these are the cards we are looking for. So far, we have pulled 4 rat colonies and Helm of the Host. We still have 4 cards on our to-get list. So, fingers crossed that we get more of them. All right. Get through Lava Runner, another Adamant Will, Opt, Stronghold Confessor, Pierce the Sky, Ancient, Animus, Power Stone, Shard, Unwind. That's really good. Deathbloom Thrall. Ooh, another new one. Siobhan Fire. Deals 2 damage. If it was kicked, deal 4 damage. Sarah Angel. Classic Angel. Diligent Excavator. Whenever you cast a historic spell, target player puts 2 cards of their library into the graveyard. That is interesting. Very interesting card. I don't know how to use that one though. We have Steel Leaf Champion. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. That's pretty nice. Slimefoot Stowaway. And a mountain and more Sacriland. Definitely have to make a Sacriland deck after this. I don't even have a choice at this point. I have so many tokens. Grudge? No. Grudge, don't touch my other cards. You'll infect them. Infect them with your mediocrity. It gets a sleeve, not because it's good, but because it's so bad I don't want it to touch my other card. Right. There we go. Got it. That shrimp. Alright. Synthopate. Githu Chronicler. Dub. Get dubbed. Cargo Skin Witch. Hate that name. Murder Armament. Halfwood Omnivore. Jousting Lance. Sapling Migration. Blinken Odd. Seismic Shift. Swarm. For the Swarm. Memorial to Warm. And we got, I think, our 3rd Mystic. Okay, let's read that. Darigraz Reincarnated. Darigraz Reincarnated would die, instead exile it with 3 egg counters. Beginning of your upkeep, if Darigaz is exiled with an egg counter, remove an egg counter. Then if Darigaz has no egg counters on it, return it to the battlefield. That is a weirdly good dragon. Not amazing, but it just keeps coming back. I like this card. I don't know how I will use it, but it's good. It has to die. Cool if I could just throw it into the graveyard. I have a deck that's pretty good for that. In you go. Womp. And we have the Rainbow Sapling again. Very pretty. Right. The rare pile is starting to be consumed by the good pile. pile's getting too high. Cards are starting to fall. Right. Okie doke. What's your favorite legendary? Ellen? Hope you're having a good Friday. I am having a good Friday. There's a lot of cards in front of me. It is hard to be stressed when you have this many cards. Oh, no! No, I dropped stuff. Hey. No. Hey. No, I can't pick it up. There we go. Okay. Always just a okay. Knight of Arlenea. A bottle. Ooh, another Prospector. Great card. Feral Abomination. Corrosive Ooze. Pallid Omnivore. Skittling Surveyor. Academy Drake. Seismic Shift. Volcanic Servant. Spiskik. Diligent Excavator. Haphazard Bombardment. Winner enters. Choose 4 non-enchanted permanents you don't control. Put an aim counter on them. Beginning of your end step, if 2 or more permanents you control have aim tokens on them, destroy one of the permanents at random. You don't control. That is a weird card. I don't know how you would use this. I really don't know how you would use this. It just slowly kills your opponent's cards. Oh, it's 4 permanents. Oh, so that could include lands. It does have some value. You can recur it. And we got Yargle, Glutton, Urbog, Forest, and a Knight. Neat. Come on, more rats. More cards. Ooh, if I get a moss card. Ooh, oh, how dare you? How dare you? Get rid of here. There we go. Ah, we need wires. Alright, there we go. And Knight of Valorana, Deep Breeze, another Scared Prospector, Vent Trapper. How dare you show your face here? Envoy, Yarvin Shepherd, Peladon Overseer, Short Sword, Vicious Offering, Triumph of Garrod, a dark creature you control with greater power, creatures you control with greatest power gain flying. It's okay. Memorial of Glory, got another one of the Checklands, Isolated Chapel, and Darvid the Cursed. That's it. Computer's being weird. There. Alright. Yeah. What are we opening? We are opening Dominaria. Dominaria. It's our first of 3 boxes. Welcome, Bray. Good to see you again. Right. Adamant Will. Valerian Arcanist, Frenzied Rage, Honored Guard, Abomination, Gift of Growth, Divination, Short Sword, Blessed Light, Blooddown Overseer. Ooh, Adamant Wall. See, this is just a better version of you. Be more like this. Good. Target player shuffles up to 3 target cards from their graveyard into their library. Draw a card. Guy's Blessing is put into your graveyard from your library. Shuffle your graveyard into your library. That is a weird card. Kinda like it. Daring Archaeologist. When it enters the battlefield, You may return target artifact from your graveyard to your hand whenever you cast a historic spell, put a +1 counter on Daring Archaeologist. That is a great card. Love that. Yep, we have gotten, I think, 4 rat colonies so far. So we're doing pretty good. Grun the Lonely King. If he was kicked, enters with 5 +1 counters. He attacks alone, double its powers and toughness. My goodness, that's scary. That's a 10/10. But he doesn't have trample. So, he's okay. He's okay. Just okay. 4 more rats. 4 more rats. Yeah. Alright. We have Dove, Relic Runner, Fire Elemental, and we got another rat colony! That is up to 5 rat colonies. This is amazing. This is awesome. And we love to see it. We got Arbor Armorist, Death Bloom Ballad, Lavalin Fire, Barring Construct, Gideon's Reproach, Lenore Elves, Painter's Torment. Deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. We have an XX Black Nightmare. Creature where X is half your life total, rounded up. It deals X damage to you. Huh. That is a scary card. It makes one really big creature, though. I don't know how I feel about that. That's pretty good, though. Wizard's Lightning. Sulfurin Void. Scry 1. Colorless mana. Interesting card. Ooh, Grand Warlord Rada. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control attacks, add that much mana in a combination of red and green. You don't lose this mana at the... Ooh, she is awesome. This is the one you were talking about. Was it the one you were talking about? She is... I want to make a commander deck around her. Oh, it's like go wide, but then you have enough mana for big creatures. Ooh. Ooh. She gets a sleeve. She gets a sleeve. Yeah, she's... If nothing else, I have like 4 decks that she would be amazing in. Ooh, and she has haste. She'll pay back one of her mana right out of the gate. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Move this over. There we go. Onto the pile. All right. Amazing cards, amazing cards. Right. One I'm surprised hasn't shown up is Nantha. I feel like I recognize that name. Might have an anime version of her. Right. Sarah Disciple, Valerian Scholar, Radiant Lightning. You! No! Stop. We don't... No. Go away. Go away. Too many of you. You could have been a rat. You could have been a rat. Mammoth Spider. Viscerate. Unwind. Voltaic Servant. Run Amok. Gideon's Reproach. Sarah's Angel. Ooh! Dehora's Familiar. Absolutely amazing card. And the Fairy Hero of Dominaria. A card at the beginning of your next end step. Untap 2 lands. Put target non-land permanent. Its owner's library, 3rd from the top. You gain the emblem. Whenever you draw a card, exile target permanent. Holy shit. You let him get to 8. Just board wipe. Okay, that's... You are... Yeah, alright. don't know where I would put you, but damn, that is a strong planeswalker. Yeah, wow, that is mean. At least he costs a lot. I remember seeing him on the list of chase cards for this set. Put it into a sleeve. He stretches from $6 to $10. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, and we finish this pack with Diana, ship's caretaker, and a forest and an elemental. Into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may return that card. Okay. Right. Creaky chair. This version of Tamari up becoming the biggest minute because of a combo with Nexus of Fate. What does Nexus of Fate do? Or a lot of people who experienced the combo called it Do You Give Up? Oh, that's so mean. Right. Starting to shrimp again. Right. Artificer's Assistant, Warcaller, Grace, Abomination, Envoy, Sphinx, Intervention, Candle, Vigor, Cavalry, Torment, Golem. And we got First Eruption. Deals 1 damage to each creature without flying. Add 2 mana. Sacrifice a mountain. If you do, the First Eruption deals 3 damage to each creature. That is a weird card. Don't know how it works. We got another Blood Link. Birds. Liturgist. Take an extra turn and shuffle it into your library. Just look for fog and mill yourself until you only have the Nexus of Fate. Oh, and you make it infinite. Yeah, that's right. Honor Guard, Assistant, Warcaller, Salvage, Fighter, Eye, Pitalet, Handle, Animus. You are a secret soldier. I have now said your keywords. Time to go fight. Intervention, Kavu. Oh, that's a new one. Untap. Untamed Kavu was kicked. Enters battlefield with 3+1 counters. Curator's Ward. Ooh, this one's a good one. Mishra's Self-Replicator. Whenever you cast a historic spell, you may pay 1. If you do, create a token that's a copy of Mishra's Self-Replicator. It's the Grey Goo. Every time you play a historic card, you make another historic card. Absolutely great for entering effect. Ooh, that is a good rule. Sacrifice a Mountain Dew. Ooh, hi Uzi. Got another Slinvota. Right, we are on the last 6 packs. Let's get some more rats. Get some Mox Oak or Masked Jasper. Get that cool elf. Let's get that really cool land. Send me all your energy. See what I get. Alright. Belanesh Honor Guard. Syncopate. Chronicler. Oh, sorry. Stronghold. Confessor. Corson Druid. Forger. Rescue. That's a good one. Celadon Raider. Misa Unicorn. Bungo Plot. Weight of Memory. That's a new one. Draw 3 cards. Target player puts the top 3 cards of their library into the graveyard. Huh. Is not bad. we got another Mending of Domeria. Got a shiny Hollow Forest. Another Shauna. And another Sapperling and a Swamp. Alright. Next pack. Oh. Got it. Alright. Gotta stop fighting those. Sarah, Sergeant at Arms. Coldwater Snapper, Bloodstone Goblin. Evacuation Elephant, Dark Bargain. Druid, Infection. Rescue. Garvin Shepherd, Bone Boy. Memorial of Genius. Warcry Phoenix. We got another one of the Checklands. Sulphur Falls is great. Throw that over here. And we got the Nantha. Captions Paragon. Absolutely great card for equipment and aura decks. Also has First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink. And we got the Flower Sapperling and a really pretty island. Alright. We are on our last 4 sets. Spend all the power. Let's get some more rats or some really rare cards. Don't know which one I'd like more. I really like more rats. Right. Get through Journey Mage, Elephant, Explorer, Lava Runner, Dark Bargain, Druid, Bony Boy, Cyclops, Broken Bond. Wait, this one's a good one. Yeah. Mesa Unicorn, Memorial to Genius, Flame of Held, discard your hand, draw 2 cards. If a red source you control would deal damage to a permanent player this turn, deals that much +2. Huh, that is... it's not bad. And we've got a Black Blade Reforged. I have too many of these, but you can never have too many because they're always good for starting out when you're making your deck. There's Halder, the Fire Fletcher. This is for kicked spells, so pretty good. But not what we were looking for. Okay. All right. Have 3 packs left. Oh, hi Kirkland. We have 3 packs left. Do we want the... which one do we do last? Let's pour all of our luck and energy into one of these. Old Lady, Bird, or Soldier. I'm doing okay. I'm opening cards, so I'm very happy. Open the Bird last? Okay, open the Bird last. Put them here. This here. This here. Alright, last 3 packs. All the energy. All the positive energy we can give it. Oh, ads. 1 second. We will open the first pack in just a second. Don't worry. We will wait. Oh, nice. Good job, Kirkland. Waiting for the ad. 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 Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, I love Magic the Gathering. It's like the main thing I do. I do art, cards, and video games. And try and rebuild my social life. I am anxious. So, we'll see. Big fan of Magic the Gathering. Hi, Uzi. Good reminder. I will drink. And ad break is done. Warlord's Fury. Warlord's Fury, Charge, Blight, Chronicler, Balls, Gift of Growth, Bone Boy, Cycles, Rescue, go over here, Blessing of Light, Sentinel of the Pearl Trident, Spore Crown Pathalid, Yawgmoth's Vile Offering, Legendary Sorcerer. Put up to one target creature or planeswalker from your graveyard onto the battlefield. From a graveyard under a battlefield. Destroy up to one target creature or planeswalker. Exile Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. That is, I don't know, that's good, but I don't know, that's a lot for a res. I guess because you can steal your opponent's cards too. And we got Balduk, Keeper of the Flame. Put him over here. Open up the second pack. Yeah. I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh player in high school. Yu-Gi-Oh got silly. It got too hard to play with people. Baldekin Arcanist, Frenzy Rage, Dark Bargain, Lenore Scout, Candle, Vigor, Calvary, Animus, Shard, Unwind, Bolus Clutches, Sarah's Wings, Oath of Tafari. Enters the battlefield, exile target permanent you control, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. You may activate the loyalty ability of planeswalkers you control twice each turn, rather than only once. Damn! That's terrifying. I love that. That is a great card. And another one of these really cool clerics. Alright. Our last pack. We only gotten 2 of the cards we wanted. So, let's see if we can pick up one more and go for 4. Or 3. Alright. Befuddle, Prospector, Armament, Acolyte, Blink of Eye, Seismic Shift, Sentry, Evangel, Worm, Compass, Cast Down. Right? Shield of the Realm, Soothsayer, Arva, Helcon Witness. Change your life total with their power. Huh. That is a weird card. I'm not. It's good. But that's a. Exchange your life. Wait. Does it mean that it gets your life total as its power? Because that would just make it a 40-40. I don't, or at least a 44. I do. That's cool. But it is not the cards we were looking for. But that said, we hit a lot of good points. As a recap for this first box, we were able to get Karn, Weatherlight Captain, Bari, Shiny Lich's Mastery, the Helm of the Host, which was one of the big ones that we wanted to grab, of other really good cards that are all likely to find homes. Oh, yeah, we also got Grand Warlord Raha. And on top of these amazing pulls, got Count our rat. Oh, he's alright, that's one rat. Come on. Gloves. 2 rats. And yes, we were cursed with 3 Drudge Sentinels, and they will curse me for all existence. Well, I don't know. I'll put them in my bulk, and they'll just randomly show up and remind me how bad the card is. Rat. Rat. And rat. I do have a pack rat. But yet that is 5 rats with 1 foil. Absolutely amazing grabs. So many of these are going to find homes, which is always the best thing when it comes to cards. I might need a new binder though. I might have run out of binder space. Right. Let's put these cards off to the side and grab our second box, because you all are so incredibly generous. Now for the hardest. Yeah. I think it has to be the Deadpool. The Deadpool deck. And when I get the Deadpool secret layer, Deadpool will be honestly broken by that helm. I think it's the only option I really. That said, there's so many decks that the helm would be good at. I need another box of this. This was probably one of the more pricey boxes I've ever opened. Let's not open up another one of these. I want you guys to have money for your own stuff. Right. Alright, now we step into the Guilds of Ravnica. This is one of the main settings of Magic the Gathering's Thor pool. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes, that's awesome. Alright, this is Africa, and the cards we will be looking for here are Assassin's Trophy. We're looking for hopefully 2 Beast Whisperers, Underrealm Lich, Vraska, Planeswalker, and the Impervious Great Worm, as well as any of the Shock lands. It will be... saving Tarkir for last, as that's all new cards. These ones I know a little bit about. Tarkir I really know nothing about, so it's going to be a very big surprise. Alright, Guilds of Ravnica. Open. Let us begin. Make it small, so that we have it as a reminder. And our first pack, let's do a vibe check for the box. To get a Shockland right out of the gate, where you're going to know that the rest of the box is going to be just as good. Fearless Harbinger, Sworn Companions, Maximum Altitude, Torch Carrier Goblin, Severed Strands, Wild Haired. Wait, I should read cards. As additional, you can sacrifice a creature, gain life equal to the sacrificer's creature's toughness, and destroy target creature and opponent controls. Very good destruction. Sacrifice Torch Carrier, give haste to another creature. Maximum Altitude gives a creature flying. Sworn Companions creates 2 soldiers. Fearless Arbiter, Wild Caretook, Watcher in the Mist lets you surveil 2. Pause and Reflection prevents all damage. Rosemane Centaur, Vigilance, that is at Locket. The League Guildmage, a Demotion, Inspiring Unicorn, and a Demonic Betrayal. Right out of the gate, we have a Mystic. Let's check up on this card. Guilds of Ravnica. I remember seeing this. It's one of the searches for this set. It is a $6 card. Exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards. You may cast those cards this turn. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast those spells. Beginning of your next end step, if any of those cards remain exiled, return them to their owner's graveyard. It is a mass steal. We've got a Bird Illusion, and is it Guildgate. But got our first Mystic right out of the gate. That is a good sign for the set. Of course, it doesn't actually mean anything, but my luck dictates that it's good. Or my superstition. Yeah, I can see that being an incredibly good card. Also pretty cheap. I have a horrors deck that might fit really well in. Alright. And we continue. Yeah, in Commander, I could see that being really rough. While Mist, which is a 0/5. Bojack Bodyguard, which has Mentor and can't attack alone. Take Heart, get +2, and you gain 1 life for each attacking creature you control. Radical Idea, draw a card. Crushing Canopy. It's a Fire Destroyer. Another Strevert Sands. A Muse trait, where it enters, you can draw a card. The Sylvania Locket. Dead Weight. Boros Challenger. Gate, which is +1 until the end of the turn. Enters with +1 counter on it for each gate you control. City Watch Sphinx, where if it dies, surveil 2. And Firemind Research. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a charge counter on Firestone Research. Remove 2 charges, draw a card, and remove 5 charges to deal 5 damage to any target. It'd be cool if it picked up copies, but it doesn't, but it's still pretty good. Oh, and we got a double rare with Mausoleum Secrets. Search your library for a black card with converted mana less than or equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. That is a great tutor, and it's shiny. And Golgar Gate with an Elf Knight token. Yeah, oh yeah, Dead Weight's pretty good. I have a lot of them. They've been reprinted in a bunch of different sets. I like, my favorite one is the one with it's like a big unconscious bunny monster. Great. Wall of Mist again. Another Wojak Bodyguard. Another Take Heart. Cal Forger, where it enters, you gain 1 life for each creature in your graveyard. Artisan's Bat. Undercity Uprising. Creatures you control gain Death Touch. Then target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. That's pretty good. Direct Current, the classic. Gateway Plaza. Goblin Electromancer, another classic. Decreases the cost of instant and sorcery spells. Got Lava Coil. Molder Hulk, which is 6/6. And if it enters, return a land from your graveyard to the battlefield. Hellkite Whelp. Whenever it attacks, deals 1 damage to target creature. And Light of Legion. Flying Mentor Angel. With when Light of Legion dies, put a +1 counter on each white creature you control. That is a pretty good white. I don't think I have her in my Angel deck, and I will see if there is room. She looks like a really fun angel. We got Piston, Fist Cyclops. As long as you cast an instant or sorcery spell, can attack as though it didn't have Defender. It's pretty good for a 3. Guild and Soldier. I can feel my mouth drying out. Just talking so much. Yeah, Light of Legion is fun. Looks like a fun angel. Right. Ow. It's just because I'm talking, and my room's always really hot. Because it's small and my computer is big. Alright. Collar the Culprit. Destroy creature with toughness 4 or greater. Pass Wall Adept. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Maximize Velocity. Target creature gains +1 until the end of the turn. Another Crushing Canopy. Barrier of Bones. It enters the battlefield. Surveil 1. Siege Worm. Boros Locket. Notion Rain. Draw 2 cards. Notion Rain deals damage to you. Surveil. Price of Fame, which is a good destruction card, especially in Commander. Book Devourer. When it deals combat damage to a player, discard all cards in your hand and then draw that many cards. World Soul Colossus. Enters the battlefield with +1 counters on it. And Bounty Agent. Sacrifice Bounty Agent. Destroy target legendary permanent as artifact, creature, or enchantment. That is okay. 2/2 with vigilance, and it can destroy a commander. That's actually pretty good. Nothing I would think I would use, but still. Ooh, we got a Deadly Visit. Nice and shiny. And a Guild Gate, and another Goblin token. So many goblins. Alrighty. Oh, right. Yeah. Cosmotropic Wave is 1 damage to each creature. Creatures your opponents can't block this turn. Very good. Intrusive Pack Beast. Enters the battlefield, tap up to 2 creatures your opponent controls. Another radical idea. Goblin Locksmith. Love the art on this card. Whenever Goblin attacks, creatures with Defender can't block this turn. Got a Burglar Rat. A Wary Okapat. Occupy. Another Deadly Visit. Iron Shield Beetle, where whenever it enters, put a +1 counter on a target creature. Arhelian Patrol, with Flying Vigilance and Mentor. Garrison Sergeant? Sergeant? Surgeon. It has double strike as long as you control a gate. Enclave Cavalier. Slave of the Guild Pack. It's +1 for each gate you control and has Vigilance and Menace. Sunhome Steward. And a Niv Mizzet Param. Spell can't be countered. Flying. Whenever you draw a card, Niv Mizzet deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. A very, very good card. It is essentially a must-have in any Spellslinger deck. And a really cool insect. And the next pack. Come on. Yeah, love this. There we go. Alright. There we go. There we go. Another pack. So much plastic. Right. Baltic Mesmerist. Fearless Help. Birder. Righteous Blow will deal 2 damage to target blocking creature. Favor. Deals 3. Creature gets +3/+3. Shade. Bird Ice. Shieldmate. Hypno Sizzle. Draw 2 cards. You may discard a non-land card. When you do, deals 4 damage to target creature. Prey Upon. Makes your creature fight another creature. Hammer Dropper has Mentor. Mirror Locket. House Guild Mage, which target creature doesn't untap or surveil 2. Circuitous Route lets you search up a gate or a land. Mirror Spy Bug. And we have Expansion and Explosion. Copy target instant or sorcery with converted 4 or less. You choose a new target for the copy. And Explosion. Deals X damage to target creature. Target creature draws X cards. It's a pretty good card. Oh, no shiny in this one. We have Guildgate and a Soldier. Alright. Alright, keep on going. Demir Informant. Lets you surveil 2 when it enters the battlefield. Rubble Belt Boar. Enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2. Skyline Scout. Gains flying if you pay 2. Mouseball Adapt. Creatures can't block this turn. Target Care Route. Child of the Night. It's lifelink. Creatures you control gain Death Touch. Direct Current. Gateway Plaza. Goblin Electromancer. Great card. Never have too many. Chemist's Insight. Draw 2 cards with Jumpstart. Beam Splitter Mage. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only Beam Splitter Mage. If you control 1 or more other creatures, the spell could target. Choose 1 or more of those creatures. Copy the spell. The spell targets the chosen creature. Kind of good. Crush Contraband. And Knight of Autumn. This was a very good card when this set came out. Don't think she is as good anymore. Especially in Commander. But it's a cool card to have. Oh, right. I'm definitely going to need more storage. Right. 10th District Guard. Disdainful Stroke, a good counter spell. Torch Courier. Hunted Witness, when it dies, create a 1/1 soldier token with lifelink. Hitchclaw Recluse, big spider with reach. Dowser of Light, 4/5 horror with no effect. Direct Current. Iron Shell Beetle, use Drake. Gateway Plaza. Smelt Ward Minotaur, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell. Target creature and opponent controls can't block this turn. Very good. Goblin Bannerant. Huh. Wait, whenever this creature attacks, put a +1 counter on target attacking creature with lesser power. But it's a 1/1. Can't, I guess 0/1 could get a +1 counter. I guess I could put it on itself. Weird card. Weird Goblin. Glowspore Showman. And risk factor. This is a fun little card. Target opponent may have risk factor deal 4 damage to them. If the player doesn't, you draw 3 cards. Pretty fun damaging card, and it's really fun to make your opponent make the choice. Not the best, but pretty good. Right. Even I'm getting a bit tired. Alright. Mere Informant. Ramble Belt Boar. Portcullis Vines. Defender. Sacrifice a creature. Draw a card. Never happened. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile it. Pitiless Gorgon. Death Touch. Fresh-Faced Recruit. That's first strike. Artful Takedown. Tap target creature. Target creature gets -2/-4 until end of turn. Umla Wood Shaper. When she enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library and reveal a creature or enchantment from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. Ooh, it's cool. Good point. Right. Devious Cover-Up. Counter target spell. If the spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into the library. You may shuffle up to 4 cards from your graveyard into your library. That's pretty good. Rymone Lurcher. It's +1 counters for equal to the number of creature cards in my graveyard. Crawl Harpooner. Whenever it enters, choose up to 1 target creature with flying. Don't control. It's X +0 until the end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Then you may have Harpooner fight that creature. Lolith Giant deals 1 damage to target opponent for each card in that player's graveyard. Bogai Find Broker enters the battlefield. Return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Citywide Bust. Destroy all creatures with toughness 4 or greater. That's a great board wipe, specifically if you're using a weak creature deck. And a Bird Illusion and Fieldgate. Alright. Get some bigger card. Get something on the list. So many packs. Desk is going to be even messier. Right. Haunted Witness. Unexplained Disappearance. Child of Night. Urban Utopia. When it enters, draw a card. Enchanted Land. Oh, ads. And we wait. And we wait. Hope everyone's having a fun time. I understand if you want to head. I know opening packs isn't for everybody. I'm having a lot of fun though. So thanks for sticking around. One way to use Goblin Banneret is with something like Zadra the Dawnwalker. Drops the cost effectively activating ability by 2. Don't know. Zadra Dawnwalker. It's pretty good. Alright, ad break's finished. Welcome back, everyone who had to deal with ads. Alright, Urban Utopia gives extra land, extra mana, capture sphere, capture a creature, Multi Locket, Maniacal Rage, gets +2 and can't block, Hired Poisoner, Death Touch, Verdant Shieldmate, Vigilance, Hypnosis, Hypothesizzle. Draw 2 cards. We've already talked about this one. Justice Strike, Spouting Renewal, Wand of Vertebrae. Put the top card of your library into your graveyard. And Guild Mage Forum. Adds 1 colorless mana. And pay 1, add 1 mana of any color. If the mana is spent on a multicolored creature spell, that creature enters with an additional +1 counter. That is pretty great. That is a good land. We have Is It and a Soldier. All right. Come on, open. There we go. Right. We have Ordinary Goblin. Whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, it deals 1 damage to that creature. Dawn Restorer. When it enters, gain 4 life. Generous Stray. When it enters, draw a card. Final Centipede. When it dies, put a +1 counter on a target creature. Demir Locket. Centaur Peacemaker. Each player gains 4 life. Darkblade Agent. As long as you surveilled this turn, Darkblade Agent has Death Touch. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Let me know if you don't need me to read every card. Eventually I stop once we've seen enough of them, but Devious Cover-Up. Skylight Legionnaire. That's just a pretty Flying in Haste. That's pretty good. Erstwhile Trooper. Discard a card. A trooper gets +2 and gains Trample until the end of the turn. Activate this ability only once per turn. Conclave Tribunal. When it enters, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until the Conclave leaves the battlefield. That's okay. The Convoke makes it a little bit better. Pilfering Imp. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. The player discards that card. Activate this ability only once. You can cast it as a sorcery. The Wee Dragonaut. The Fairy Wizards. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, they get +2 until the end of the turn. Ooh, and a Chromatic Lantern. Never have too many of these. They just make the game easier. Great card. And Elf Knight and a Guild Gate. Yep, the Lantern is always a good pull. Alright. I am getting hungry. Getting hungry. Yeah. Back. I know, I have a whole other box. I think I might get a bit off more than I could chew. Trying to keep my energy up. This is really a marathon. Like, I know it's a marathon of cards, but still. Maximum. Oh, wait, I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger. There we go. Made myself big. We might have to. We might have to need that. Oh, rats. Alright. I have some altitude. The flying one. There's the Bargering Sergeant, which is Mentor, Okapi, Woodmark Painter. Enters the battlefield, target creature gains Menace and gets X. X is the number of creatures in your graveyard. Blade Instructor, another Mentor one. Command of the Storm, deals 5 damage. Capture Sphere, another Locket. Maniacal Rage, Iron Poisoner, Invent and Invert and Invent. Switch the powers of the toughness of the creatures, and search your library for instant sorcery. Reveal it, put them into your hand, and shuffle. Necrotic Wound. Target creature gets -X, where X is the number of creatures in your graveyard. Thought Erasure. Target reveals their hand. Steal a card. Throw it in the graveyard. Thief of Sanity. This is a weird one. I remember hearing about this one. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of that player's library, exile one of them face down, and put the rest into the graveyard. For as long as that card remains exiled, you may look at it and you may cast it and spend any mana as if it were the mana of that type. So this one does steal cards. Takes cards away from your opponent and gives them to you. We've got another Bugari, Guildgate, and an Insect. I can imagine that Thief was a rude card for a while. Especially in combo decks. Right. Healer's Hawk, Dazzling Light, Fire Urchin, Intrusive Pack Beast, Urban Utopia, Burglar Rat, Rosemane Centaur, Garrison Sergeant, Deadly Visit, Locket, Killed Summit, that's a new one. Enters the battlefield and we tap any number of untapped gates. It's another gate card. Draw a card for each gate tapped this way. Whenever a gate enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. That could be okay. You have to really commit it to the gate mechanic. Legion Guildmage, Inescapable Blaze. And we got one of the cards on our list, the Beast Whisperer. Absolutely invaluable card. It is so important in creature decks, which is mostly what I make. Beast Whisperer is a huge get. They are hard to find because nobody sells them. One of those cards that's too good to sell, you always need one. It is one of the best draw engines you can get in Commander. I need so many of them. So a new one is awesome. Right. Let's keep going. Right, that's going to be the change. We're going to get some more energy. We're going to feel some more power. We're going to get all the cool stuff. We're going to see some more Mystic. I have declared it, therefore it should happen. That's how the world works, right? Oh. I heard a weird echo for a second. Right. Felton, Vismic, Horary Goblin, Sky Scout, Pax Fever, Wild Shade, Hammer Dropper, Dimir Locket, Luminous Bonds, can't attack or block, good stopper. Chant creature gets +3 and has vigilance. Piston Fist Cyclops, Passionate Indric, District Guildgate. Yeah, Discover and Dispersal. Surveil 2, then draw a card. Each opponent returns a non-land permanent they control with highest mana cost among permanents they control to the owner's hand, then discards a card. That is a nasty card. Nasty, nasty card. And nope. Deafening Clarion. Defending creature deals 3 damage to each creature. And oh wow, that's good. And creatures you control gain lifelink until the end of the turn. That is a great sorcery. And we've got the emblem for Vraska. That's half of her. If we can get the other half, we are golden. Oh, right. Next pack. My pile of card sleeves is buried under a pile of plastic. I feel like I'm bad for the environment, but I didn't make these packs. Right. Bargaining Sergeant. Push this to the side. Make a new pile. And the District Guard enters the battlefield. Target creature gets 0+1. Leapfrog. That's flying if you cast a sorcery. Vicious Rumor. Deals 1 damage to each opponent. Discards a card. Spore Worm. Is more Lurcher. Fresh-faced Recruit. Pathetic Vapor. Blade Instructor. Command the Storm. Murmuring Mystic, great card for spells. Ladev Champion. Whenever he attacks, you may tap any number of untapped creatures you control. It's +1 for each creature tapped this way. That is not amazing. Could be okay, I guess. Selective Snare. Return X target creatures of your choice to the owner's hand. And we have Hatchery Spider. It's a pretty cool spider. Whenever you cast the spell, reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of creatures in your graveyard. Put a green permanent with mana cost X or less at the bottom of the battlefield, with the rest on the bottom. Oh, what just happened? What just happened? No, what just happened? I think my phone just died. Give me a second. Sorry, everybody. One moment. I did charge it. It was at 100%. It's just the app I use, because my phone has the best camera I own. I will be right back, everybody. We are gonna do. Right. Hello, can everybody hear me? I am back. Sorry about that. Oh, wait, there's a 3-minute ad break. Well, if you can hear me, hi. We're just going to take a little break while my phone charges. Change. Oh, the music. Right, yes. OBS, come to me. Here we go. Where is... You guys hear the game? Where's the game? Do I have the sound off? Maybe I have the sound off. Settings. There we go. Hear the game now? Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright, everyone, welcome back from the ad. We are taking a little itty bitty, that's fun to say, itty bitty break. Listening to some Balatro music. Ooh, it could be. Oh, damn, actually, that would be nice. Might just leave Balatro music on. Alright, we're just gonna play Balatro and chat. If you got any questions, we're just kind of doing a 20 minutes of just question asking while my phone charges. What haven't I eaten? Let's try this one. Seems pretty relaxing. All right. Those who do not know, Balatro is a fun deck building game. It is nice. It's really good for just vibes. Yeah. Magic cards are going good so far. Getting some great cards. I hope I get the Lich from this box. That's the one I'm really looking forward. We do exactly 4 cards. Grab booster pack. Ooh, a negative. Skip the line. Nope. In the game we go. Needed a break, apparently. I've never been tired of opening card packs before. I think the constant talking kind of strained my voice a bit. Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't feel like 3 hours, but yeah, apparently it is. Do. Cards go brr. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited about how many rats I pulled. I'm immediately gonna edit my deck to D&D today. Rat vibes. Rats, rats, we are the rats. That was a meme. You remember. Nice. I forgot it. Ooh, legendary Joker. Ooh, any consumable. That'll be nice. My throat. Need more water, apparently. Convert all cards to a single random suit. Let's take the gamble. Dang it. Took a gamble and I lost. Very vibe. Yes, now I'm getting sleepy. The game makes me sleepy. We got 2 more tarot cards. Good combo. Oh, hi Ertmis. Welcome back. We got 5 rats, one of them foil. Perfect. Could have used more, but I think that's actually the perfect amount with all the relentless rats I have. The two can kind of work together. Yeah, lots of rats. Rats, rats, lots of rats. Boom, 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 boom. Right, that in my rat den, one that I held back the relentless rats because they had less power. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to replace the relentless rats I have, but I have a lot of rats that are just like, this rat has infect 1, or like, this rat makes them discard a card. A lot of those rats that they're just there because I needed more rats, and I'm replacing those with the Lovely rats. Yeah. Rats. Lovely rats. Do, do, do. Nope, don't have the thing that makes that one fun. Plus one per hand. I'm good. Keep on. Just fine. You're right, this music is really good. I'm enjoying it. Gobbo time. Hi, Behor Bear. We are just taking a break to recharge my phone because it kind of died mid-pack. I forgot to plug it in. That's on me. My YouTube shorts are full of potatoes today. Why are they full of potatoes? Ooh, I don't know what a potato cake is. I think I've had a version of a potato cake. It's like this kind of sweet tart. I don't know what a potato cake is. In context. Is it a sweet tart? Oh, like a hash brown. Oh, yes. Oh, I do love hash browns. Those are really good. Like a croquette. Let me find you some pics. I'll share it on the server. Mashed potatoes and meat. That does sound good. I just have to quickly eat a sandwich. I was very hungry for some reason. Yeah, I've been. Share it on the sitting room. Let's check the server. Oh, Marina. Sitting room. Huh. Oh! We call that shepherd's pie. That's shepherd's pie to us. But yeah, that does look good. Alright. Wishing I'd made that instead. Yeah, it does look really good. Yeah. Sorry, Balatro? I don't know. I keep seeing people stream Balatro. I don't know if it's fun. I hope it's kind of fun to watch. I want Dairy Queen. I want Dairy Queen Mouse. My friend took me to Dairy Queen like 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't had it in like a year. Now it's all I want. Yeah. Right, there's a lot of people watching. He's playing Balatro. Huh. I don't know. Maybe they're doing a challenge or something. I don't know how to zhuzh up Balatro. To me, I just kind of... my brain turns off, and I just start going into a fever state. Nice. I'm happy. I'm happy you're having a wonderful time, Artemis. This was kind of an experimental stream, and I'm learning a bunch from it. I'm learning that 3 boxes might be a bit too much. Not for me, but for stream. Maybe you should split them up. How far did you get? 2. What? I got through 1 and a bit of a box before I got so hungry and my phone died. But it's still gonna be a short break. Just waiting for... Sorry. Throat is a little... I can only talk for so long before my throat kind of starts cracking. But no, still waiting for my phone to charge. It's okay. Don't worry, Aramis. It's just that's how my voice has always been. It's just a part of me, so it's fine. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. Yes, I did finish the first box. I really want to get the Tarkier. Okay. Yeah, dragons. So cool. I need to get another dragon deck. I only got one right now. Right. Ding. Do 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 do. I'm gonna take this chance to grab a snack. Another. Just go. I mean, what? Me. Right. Was thinking about making a Tremor Roar deck. What's a Tremor Roar? Tell me all about it. That's 4 kings. A precon for the new set. Tamur is red, blue, green? Or is that white, black, yellow? I don't know. Ooh, the Godzilla cards are really cool. I have one of them, but I didn't get the good one. Okay, I got it. Setting room 1 for the commander. Okay, thank you. Checking the server. Okay, yeah, it is that one, the green, blue, red. Look at the top 8 cards of your library. But a dragon. Yeah, that one is so crazy. That one's sold out everywhere. So if you can see it, you should definitely grab one. Because they are going up quick. gotta check the local game store. I hope you find it. I mean, like, good. I mean, I've already gotten a lot of cards. I already got this awesome set I'm excited for. I get to get a clue set soon, which is going to be so fun. I'm going to try to play it with some people. Maybe I can... No, I don't think I can play it online, but I can play it offline and tell everybody about it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Gonna bonk you all. Maybe, like, I could do another one of these and make myself happy tired again. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to sell a Joker. Well, that sucks, but I can do that. Right. Do. Up by 2 ranks. Pata, pata. Yeah, no bonker miss. Don't bonk them. No, I mean, you say that, like, as soon as, like, it's, I don't know. I always feel, not guilty, like, I want to do so much whenever a box is bought, and I sometimes don't know how. I don't know how to kind of give back. It's so amazing that I get to do this. Like, right now, I am opening packs and kind of doing it as a job. That's wild to me. Absolutely incredible. Oh, this is gambling. This is rough. Can I do this? Let's try it. I don't think this is enough. I don't think this is enough. Ah, it wasn't enough. Maybe go fish is more your speed. Mean. That was mean.